Hello and welcome. You have tuned into Headlines Now with me, Linda Hercules. Let me take you through the top headlines of the day first. Union Minister of Science and Technology Vilas Rao Deshmukh dies at the age of 67 after suffering a multiple organ failure. Baba Ramdev ends his fast but not before he targets the Congress and the Prime Minister for corruption and black money. Pranab Mukherjee addresses the nation in his maiden presidential speech, says violence in Assam was a painful experience. For a second day in a row, the parliament erupts for violence in Mumbai. Maharashtra Chief Minister Chavan apprises the Prime Minister on the investigations. Tragedy in a thermal plant in Tuticorin as fire chars 4 workers to death and injures 1. The magnificent Mary Kom gets a rousing welcome back home for her valiant effort to grab a bronze at the Olympics. And Rajinikanth the boss will be back to the big screen soon as Shivaji is ready to be released in a 3D version. News in detail. Vilas Rao Deshmukh, the man who had once famously said, "I dream of turning Mumbai into a Shanghai," has died in hospital in the city. The Science and Technology Minister had been diagnosed with liver cancer. He was flown by air ambulance from Mumbai to Chennai Global Hospital last week for a liver transplant, but then suffered a multiple organ failure. Mr. Deshmukh passed away at the age of 67. His body will be taken to Mumbai later tonight.
It's very unfortunate to lose such a promising leader at such a young age. May God give his family the strength to bear this.
Very sad, and my party and I condole his death, mourn his death. It's a loss to the party.
Not only to a particular political party, but to the entire political arena. I mean, he was such a, friendly person in Indian politics that people cut across party lines are sad, and it's a major setback for entire Indian political arena.
आज उनके निधन की वजह से निश्चित महाराष्ट्र को तो बहुत बड़ी क्षति होने ही वाली है, लेकिन देश में भी आज केंद्र में पिछले कई वर्षों से उन्होंने मंत्री का पद संभाला। अनेक मंत्रालय में उन्होंने बहुत कौशल्य से काम किया।
कभी भी मैंने उनको किसी से तनाव करते हुए नहीं देखा। बहुत खुशमिजाज आदमी थे, बहुत हंसमुख आदमी थे। महाराष्ट्र में उन्होंने बहुत काम किया था, उनकी कमी को पाटा नहीं जा सकता।
एक जिसे जिंदा दिल व्यक्ति कहते हैं, वैसे विलास राव हमेशा रहे। हमारे एक अच्छे मित्र थे। हमें बहुत गहरा सदमा हुआ है। हम हमारी श्रद्धांजलि।
मैं देश की तरफ से, एनडीए की तरफ से श्रद्धांजलि भी देता हूं और उनके परिवार को इस बड़े आघात को सहने की ताकत मिले, ये भी मैं विनती करता हूं।
All celebrations for tomorrow's Independence Day, like the President's at home, have been cancelled. The flag will be flown at half-mast. Meanwhile, the Parliament was adjourned after paying homage to the Science and Technology Minister. The 67-year-old leader twice served as Chief Minister of Maharashtra from 1999 to 2003 and from 2004 to 2008.
Honorable Minister Shri Vilas Rao Deshmukh passed away around 1:40 p.m. today. Unfortunately, in the last 3 days, when he was reasonably stable, we couldn't get any organs, we couldn't get any liver for transplantation, and since last night he started deteriorating very fast, and this morning his blood pressure has come down and his oxygen saturations have come down in spite of the best support and efforts. Finally, at 1:40, his heart stopped and passed away.
In view of the sad demise of Shri Vilas Rao Deshmukh ji, the House stands adjourned today to meet on Thursday, the 16th August 2012 at 11 a.m.
ये भी एक दुखद घटना की न्यूज मिली है। मेरे बहुत कलीग विलास राव देशमुख का देहांत हो गया। तो मैं आपको विनती करूंगा कि ऐसे समय सदन चलाना ठीक नहीं होगा। यदि आप सब लोगों की सम्मति हो तो।
I offer my deepest condolences and wish the family will get all the strength to bear it. I talked to his son, who informed me about the sad demise of Vilas Rauji. In Vilas Rauji, we lost a very great potential leader. He was already a leader of an important state like Maharashtra. He was entrusted with the responsibility of leading the state on a number of occasions, particularly in 1991, when Congress party split and we had to form, Congress had to form a coalition government for the first time. He very effectively steered the ship of the state in those troubled times.
Moving on, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha expressed shock about the demise of Mr. Deshmukh. She said that Deshmukh in his lifetime played a crucial role in the Indian National Congress and brought a quiet dignity to his role as a member of the Rajya Sabha. Jayalalitha also offered her condolences to his family.
From village Sarpanch to Chief Minister to the corridors of power in Delhi, Vilas Rao Deshmukh, one of the most prominent yet controversial Congress leaders from Maharashtra. Born in a family of landlords, Deshmukh began his political career as the Sarpanch of Babalgaon in Latur district, where he took forward Sanjay Gandhi's 5-point program. A successful stint with the Youth Congress, taking the grassroots rural Maratha leader to the state assembly. With an astute knowledge of the state, Deshmukh rose up the ranks. 2 decades later, becoming Maharashtra's chief minister, not once but twice. Pragmatic, versatile, shrewd and a good administrator, it seemed there was no looking back for Deshmukh.
महाराष्ट्रामध्ये गेल्या 5 वर्षामध्ये 4 वर्ष मी मुख्यमंत्री म्हणून काम केलं. परंतु गेल्या 5 वर्षामध्ये जे अनेक जनहिताचे निर्णय आम्ही केले, त्यातला प्रामुख्याने पहिला निर्णय जर सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचा असेल तर आम्ही शेतकऱ्यांना दिलेली कर्जमाफी.
Until the 26/11 terror attacks, which caught the state and India unawares. The outrage after this visit to the battered Taj Hotel, taking along son and Bollywood actor Ritesh Deshmukh and filmmaker Ram Gopal Verma, forced him to resign.
Shri Vilas Rao Deshmukh.
8 months later, however, Deshmukh was promoted as a minister in the UPA government.
ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूँ.
The icing on the cake, becoming the president of the prestigious Mumbai Cricket Association. And then, perhaps Deshmukh's worst period began. First, the Supreme Court slapped a fine of 10 lakh rupees on the Maharashtra government on a complaint that as Chief Minister, Deshmukh had shielded a Congress politician's family, influencing the police not to file an FIR. Then, accused of corruption, a CAG report said Deshmukh as Chief Minister allotted his family-owned trust a plot of land in Mumbai at a throwaway price. Then another major embarrassment as the apex court again slammed Deshmukh for illegally doling out land for a paltry sum for filmmaker Subhash Ghai's Institute. Not to forget the other society scam in which too the CBI probed Deshmukh but didn't charge him. But Deshmukh, who had good relations cutting across party lines, was important for the Congress party. First, to tackle the growth of the NCP and also to negotiate with social crusader Anna Hazare.
Well, actually Congress, has lost a very big campaigner. He was a wonderful speaker. He could address the urban audiences. He could address the rural audiences. His English was articulate. His Hindi was articulate. He reasonably could speak Urdu. He was eloquent in Marathi. So his legacy is that he was able to be eloquent, pointed and organize activists towards a certain aim. Political opposition remained, but individually majority of the opposition leaders were very friendly with him. So even opposition will miss him.
Backed by his huge political and financial clout, 67-year-old Deshmukh was looking to return to Maharashtra politics. Not to be. The man who once famously said he dreamt of turning Mumbai into a Shanghai. Now, no more.
My choice, whatever I had in my life, I got it.
On to other news. We are not leaving because we failed. We are leaving because we won. This was a dramatic announcement from Baba Ramdev as he agreed to leave the Ambedkar Stadium in New Delhi minutes after an appeal from the police. Ramdev declared that he will launch a big movement against Congress before the Lok Sabha polls. Ramdev took pot shots at Prime Minister Manmohan Singh too, saying that he should not go to the Gurudwara and should become a Baba like him. The yoga guru and his supporters spent the night at the stadium after the police arrested them yesterday for attempting to march to the parliament. Ramdev has been on a fast since the 9th of August.
आंदोलन जरूरत पड़ी तो करेंगे और अगले आम चुनाव से पहले तो पूरे देश भर में बड़ा आंदोलन होगा, एक एक जिले राज्यों की राजधानी में और दिल्ली में। उससे पहले ज्यादा ध्यान अब सेवा में, सृजनात्मक रचनात्मक कार्यों में, व्यक्ति निर्माण, चरित्र निर्माण, राष्ट्र निर्माण के काम में होगा। मुझे 99% ये विश्वास है कि 2013 में इस सरकार की 13वीं हो जाएगी।
उन्होंने पॉलिटिकल पार्टी जो उनके मंच पे आई, मेरी नजर में एक कमिटमेंट दे गई है। अब एक कमिटमेंट दे गई है। अब पार्लियामेंट में हम लोग सब देखेंगे, एक आम आदमी की नजर से बाबा रामदेव भी देखेंगे कि जो ये कमिटमेंट देके गए, क्योंकि उनमें से ऐसे भी कई ग्रुप्स हैं जो अभी पार्टी इन पावर को सपोर्ट करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से वो पावर में है। तो मैं समझती हूँ ये भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट मौका मिला अब हमें देखने का कि सारी ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज जो मंच पे आई थी, क्या वो लोकसभा में और राज्यसभा में उस अपने वचन पे उतरती है। मैं समझती हूँ कि बाबा रामदेव बिल्कुल सही निर्णय अपने सही वक्त पे ले रहे हैं। बहुत बहुत मैच्योरिटी हुई है, अपना सही निर्णय सही समय पर सही तरीके से ले रहे हैं, तो मैं उसकी बड़ी कदर करती हूँ।
Before Ramdev ended his fast, top NDA leaders Nitin Gadkari and Sharad Yadav showed up on Ramdev's stage, with the BJP president extending full support to Ramdev's campaign on black money. He said that he wanted to assure Baba Ramdev's campaign can free the country of fear, hunger, terror and corruption and bring back black money to improve the country's future. BSP Supremo Mayawati said that her party was supportive of the black money issue raised by Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev, but she did not agree with the way he allowed NDA leaders to score brownie points from his platform against other political parties. The former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister said that ideally Ramdev should have appealed to all political parties to find a solution in Parliament and make a Lokpal.
सही मायने में रामदेव बाबा को ये चाहिए था कि वो सभी राजनीतिक दलों से अपील करते हैं कि दलगत राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर इस मुद्दे को लेकर सब लोग एक हो जाएं और पार्लियामेंट में लोकपाल विधेयक को पास कराएं। ये उनको बोलना चाहिए था। उसकी बजाय तो अपने मंच पर एक विशेष दल को बुला लेना, फिर दूसरे दल को गाली देना, मेरे ख्याल इससे कोई हम जो हमारा मकसद है उसको अचीव नहीं कर पाएंगे।
Ramdev has lost his identity as a fighter. He has now succumbed to the pressure of BJP and also the NDA partners. There is no doubt about it. To that extent, he has totally lost the credibility. I don't think anybody, it is not worth talking about him. The manner in which he uses the very loose languages, that demonstrate the fact that he has become, he has taken some of these things as a license to speak against, abuse people and people in the authority. And he doesn't understand that, doesn't understand, there are certain constitutional posts which he has to acknowledge.
More local and national news awaiting you on the other side of a very short break. Stay with us.